Welcome back, Super Friends and Super Family. I'm Nick, and today I'm reacting to Modern Family Season 1, Episodes 7 and 8. So I realized that in my other reactions, I actually messed up the episode order when I was watching the earlier episodes. I think I actually watched Episode 6 instead of Episode 2, but I'm back on track now with these two episodes. I apologize about that mix-up. But so far, I've been really loving the show. It's been really fast-paced, really different, really funny with an interesting cast of characters. I'm just excited to get more into this season. I don't know if we're going to dive into more serious character arcs, if things are going to continue to be focused on family drama themes. That's what I would guess, but I don't know for sure. But I'm just excited to get more into this season and hopefully laugh along and see what shenanigans we are in store for these episodes. As always, if you want to watch along the full unedited reaction, that of course is up on Patreon. That's the best way to support the channel. Thank you so much to everyone who does support there. And of course, it's also where you can check out not only the full reactions, but also future reactions of episodes that haven't come out yet here on YouTube. Let's just get right into it. Modern Family Season 1, Episodes 7 and 8. Does anyone do fencing, by the way? I've done it once, like at a fair, but I've never done it seriously. Way to go, way to go.
Uncoordinated kid, lethal weapon. How can this go wrong?
Oh, dang. Painful high five.
His father was a master swordsman. Was legendary.
What I'm having with your son, you're kind of wrecking it.
Sorry.
Yeah, he doesn't want to hear about the dad.
Fencing goes back to the 12th century.
Nerdier than fencing, knowing when it began.
Oh, come on. Fun fact.
Alex. Shut up, dork.
Oh.
Okay, that was a hilarious sibling interaction.
Any monkey can shoot a home movie. Pride myself on shooting home films.
He's a cinematographer. He's a cinematographer.
Recharge it with static electricity. Just rub it on your hair.
She actually believes that?
There was never a trophy in my house. Not until this one. Good grip.
Hey, we switch seats.
People are staring.
I love the camera movement. I love it.
It's cool to have a kid in your house who's the best at something.
Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Dang, Claire's taking that to heart.
The best at something. And Haley is.
Oh, that cut. That cut. It's brutal. It's brutal.
So pretty.
Gorgeous.
Oh. So she can meet someone who's the best at something. And I guess that leaves Luke.
They've got nothing. They've got nothing for their son.
A little bit on that one.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh my gosh. Don't worry, your kid doesn't need to be the best at everything. Although it is nice if that happens, I guess, right?
Applause for our winner, Manny Delgado.
Well done, Manny.
Competing against Caroline Markham.
Ooh.
All back here at 4:30.
All right.
Come on, Manny, you gotta win it all.
Belleza, qué orgullo, la abuela va a estar dichosa.
I don't know what she's saying, but I'm sure it's positive.
She said.
Of a champion. Well, second chance. Y'all know how the first time went?
What?
Oh, no.
How did the first time go?
Everything's not always about Claire.
You guys are the best.
Why, Claire?
He's gonna go home and cry.
Really?
I like that push in at the end, too.
Talk about why you got your panties in a bunch. What's up with you and your sister?
Nothing.
Something is up, yes.
Ice skating.
That look to camera, that means something.
My sister and I were actually a very good team. I was fire because of the red hair. Claire was nice. It was ironic, and she wasn't.
Claire quit the team right before.
Regional championship. The Emerald City at the end of my yellow brick road.
You did it. You made figure skating sound even gayer. Seeing your dad so proud of Manny. Any resentment?
None whatsoever.
Feelings out, you bury the bubble up later in hurtful ways.
A little resentment.
Just a little.
Sing and petty and not a good color on me. Kind of like you in yellow.
You love me in my yellow shirt. Bubbling. Hurtful
Oof.
bubbling.
Must be something wrong with this phone. Did it on my head for like an hour.
Keep doing it. Just keep
Alex.
doing it.
Such a geek. Didn't give myself a bald spot. Oh my God, Mom!
List of areas the boy might excel at.
Be successful, but I don't think that a parent can just force them.
No, I don't think so either.
Have faith find his own way. Like Luke already is the best at something.
What?
Being my son.
Does that count?
Sounded a lot less lame in my head.
You said basketball was my sport.
Look, I've said a lot of things I wish I could take back, but I can't.
I'm sure many parents think that.
I believe in my boy. Let's burn one in here. That's good.
I thought I was gonna break something.
Hey, you rest that cannon while I run this down. Okay?
The boy's a natural.
Let's keep all the batters right here. This one's really in here, buddy.
What was that? I think he takes after you, Phil, to be fair.
La locura. Mejor que su padre. Bueno, hasta luego, porque es que ya llegó.
What's wrong?
My grandmother, how great was Manny.
That wasn't angry talk.
Silly, that was happy talk.
The conflict on your continent.
Oh, Jay.
I like it. I like it.
Loves to make t-shirts for a special occasion.
Haley ran a 5K, so I had a few of these made up.
It is fun. I like this.
I have something for you. Here.
What?
I will not be needing it anymore.
With the finals.
Why not?
I am retired.
What? You can't retire at the height of your career?
He doesn't want to. It's his decision. Shouldn't be doing anything that makes him nervous.
I don't know about that.
I just don't want to fight a girl.
What?
Feeding a woman would be a mark on my honor.
What? So superior to woman?
He's old-fashioned, all right? Trying to be a gentleman.
Superior that you cannot even finish your sentence?
Dude.
All the women that you don't respect us.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay, good, good.
Can hear you.
Okay!
I can't hear you.
It's really as loud as I can go.
That's a great response.
All custom built in. And when I believe, you believe.
Is there some truth in that?
A fur coat to an Eskimo.
This place is awesome.
Not now, Luke.
Did you see the backyard? And tree houses. And the bedroom's got a window on.
Is this part of the sales pitch?
I wish we could live here.
Do you
really? Oh, yeah.
Wait, tell me this is part of the sales pitch. If so, we just found Luke's talent.
Dad doesn't want me to go.
Worried that our son's a dud.
Not exactly the way I remember.
He's a natural at selling.
Look at this. He's a regular young Don Draper. Just skip the drinking part.
That's Luke Dunphy. He's gonna drink your milkshake. Kid is a genius.
Why is your iPod in your mouth?
I'm charging it.
No part of you that wants to clear the air with your sister.
There's a big part.
But you should know, it's hard on the people who love you.
This is honest communication for a couple on one side.
He'll still resent you for quitting the figure skating. Work it out.
Jab was about this morning.
You stole my moment, Claire.
21 years ago.
No, but it does
That is a long time.
cheerleading and high school plays, making out with the quarterback.
Oh,
and...
come on, you made out with him too.
Yeah, but
I quit to protect you.
from what?
Come on, I
Press
was bigger
conferences?
than...
Press conferences.
Humiliate yourself in front of all of the people. You drop me all the time. Come on.
She was protecting you, Mitch.
Billy, but we all have our thing, don't we? Glad you're getting it out of you. Trying to lift me. You are. You're trying to lift me.
Stay angry. Who's the toughest?
I am.
Nice pep talk.
Who's the baddest?
Can you guys ask all the questions now so I don't have to keep lifting?
Fair request.
There we go. Y'all set? Yeah. Okay, go get him. Good luck.
Who's gonna win this? I feel like Manny might lose.
Sadly, her parents passed away. I'm her nurse down at the Children's Hospital. But all of my patients are like family.
Oh, they're gonna ask Manny to go easy?
Talk about crown molding. Nothing compares with that sound right there.
Oh, shoot. Oh, no.
Buddy?
Oh, it backfired.
He's fine.
It's the stupid floors.
Oh,
They're too slippery.
shoot. There goes that sale.
Start blaming the floors.
Saw a ghost.
Oh my gosh, no. It's over. It's over. No one's moving into a haunted house.
That's me.
It's our little miracle. I only wish your father had made it back from Afghanistan.
Oh my gosh, no, no. It's too much. Is this
there's our cheering
is this a
section.
fake
Over here,
story? Oh no, okay, I don't think so. The looks on their faces.
We have to stop him.
No, 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 don't go for the kill. The knife sound effect, that's great.
Pull the fire alarm.
No, don't do that.
Expect no mercy. Bring it on, big boy.
She might still win though, right?
See him that proud of us.
The path to Dad's approval was going to be through figure skating.
Good point. Good point.
I am not claiming that any of this is rational.
Because it's not.
Actually, always felt very guilty. You know how much you love figure skating.
Never really loved skating.
Really?
You know, you weren't the mean older sister, clingy little brother. We were a team, kind of grown apart in the past few years. Of course, we were on opposing sides, and I miss being on your team.
That's cool of him to admit. Dang, that means so much to Claire. That means so much. She's so moved by that.
Where are you going?
Get up.
This is healing old wounds right here.
Don't drop me.
Don't drop her, actually. No, you can't cheer anything. Shoot. Stop. Stop. We need a break. Timeout. Is there timeouts in fencing?
Stop this.
Don't drop her. Okay, good. Okay, good. Good. Now put her down. Quick.
Can we take you and Caroline out for ice cream?
She's diabetic.
Oh my, no. It's too much. And how is this real? No.
Get out of here. Get this thing in the trunk. Feel more proud or mortified?
This is a Pyrrhic victory.
How about now?
Okay, good. That's a good time to pull the camera out.
Tell our kids it doesn't matter if you win or lose. Winning feels pretty great. Every parent probably wants that for their child. A little bit for ourselves, too.
Oh, look at that. That's progress. That's progress.
We push too hard. It leads to a lot of resentment and guilt.
Yeah, balance in all things.
Here's where I come out. Guilt fades. Hardware is forever.
Is that going to be the closing quote? It is. That's amazing.
A little jealous.
I'm happy for the two of them.
We'll do one. Stay there.
Don't drop. Okay. Keep expecting someone to get hurt before this episode ends.
Oh, do me now.
What are you talking about? Are you
Okay.
serious? Cam, no!
We just cut away. We cut away before the pain.
Fix that step.
Is that step ever going to be fixed, or is that like the elevator in the Big Bang Theory?
Happy anniversary.
Said we wouldn't last.
Who said that?
Who do you think?
We all. Why is there a picture of a bracelet?
Some kind of a mistake. What the heck is that?
Oh, nice. Nice.
Sweetie, I love it. Red envelope.
Oh, card.
No, that's where you're wrong.
What is it?
Coupons, free hugs.
You don't like it?
Are you kidding me?
5 free hugs? Not a free back rub or something?
Usually free, but this makes it official, which is so great.
It's a joke, right?
Because you're impossible to buy for. You never want anything.
He's dying inside.
Robot dog, night vision goggle, bug vacuum, GPS watch, speakers that look like rocks. My wife, but she sucks at giving gifts. I'm yogurt maker. I can't not think of things I want.
Free hug coupons, please. No way. Who wants that?
Night out. Yeah, yes. Okay. It'd be fun to call Sal.
Sal!
Who's Sal? Who's Sal?
Absolutely no inhibitions. And that's before she starts drinking.
Oh, she's gonna be a character, isn't she?
Not allowed back into Amsterdam.
Any day of the week.
Why? What am I missing?
See you tonight. Bye-bye.
Haley's still coming?
You're related. Spray you with the hose.
Wait.
Coming over for Jay's night. Everybody wears PJs. I make my famous sloppy J. Joe's, but made by Jay, which they love. Watch a Western together.
Awesome.
Which they don't really care for, but it's Jay's night.
I love this tradition.
Blocks away from Grandpa's. I really want to go. He's getting older. Who knows how many years he has left?
Does she really mean that?
Is Grandpa dying?
No.
Didn't he tell you?
Oh my gosh. She messes with them so much.
For now.
Poor Luke. Poor Luke.
Expecting someone special?
What, another gift?
Oh.
Oh, some flowers. Nice.
You, master, and the bracelet, and the flowers, and the balloons. I don't want you to feel bad about your little coupons.
Coupons are your only present.
They are?
No. Oh, Phil, come on.
They are.
Free. Those coupons.
This
are
is a
just
cover story.
Fun little week.
This is a complete cover story.
Is coming tonight, and you're gonna love it. I got nothing.
I know it. I mean, of course.
I'm so screwed.
Of course. my gosh, who is that? I know her. What's her name? She's from Pitch Perfect.
Oh, you guys notice anything different?
Elizabeth Banks. Okay.
You get your teeth bleached?
No. Little hint. Ba-boom!
No.
Right?
Subtle, subtle.
Hey, not dead. Are you okay with this?
Yeah, you're drinking a passion fruit daiquiri. I'll be fine.
Relax, sister.
Oh,
Her or you?
so Lily's deaf.
Well, hello there, Haley.
Take it down a notch, Jethro. Oh, you guys ready for some fun?
What?
Oh.
I love you. Get you.
Okay, back at you.
Need to talk to you about something. She wants to go to a party with Dylan.
Somebody invites you over, the last thing you want to do is insult. I'm glad we agree.
Oh my God, that was so easy. This is awesome.
You really don't understand
Yeah.
what just.
Yeah, you don't understand.
PJ's on, Haley!
Be happy to let her change in my room.
No, Manny. Oh gosh. He sprays him. He sprays him. Is that an approved parenting technique?
What did you do?
Someone at the door.
Who? What did she pull off last minute here?
Rock on, Phil Dunphy.
Read it and weep, Phil. It's the Is.
Who? Is that Edward Norton? Is that Edward Norton? We have an Edward Norton cameo here?
Got it. He's just seriously freaking out.
Was playing in the car the first time we kissed. I did some research on that the lead guitar slips like 40 miles. The phone book. How 80s is that?
What a look for Edward Norton.
Our entire marriage, I never once mentioned Spandau Ballet.
Lead singer.
Back up. And Martin Kemp.
Oh, those guys.
Poor Phil. Poor Phil. Claire has no idea what he likes.
I miss you two guys so much. Three Musketeers! Ah!
I do love how we get 2 celebrity cameos in the same episode.
Go into Cabo, let's do it. Margaritas, you guys, these guys.
To find someone for Lily.
Go make out with the waitress.
10 for the young one, 20 for the old.
Make $30.
Real quick.
Right now?
Yeah, it'll just take a second.
Oh, he's worried. He's worried.
Should kill that baby.
What?
You should call the baby. I love you guys so much.
I'm scared.
Yes, you should be.
I think I have a very good pair.
Sure do. That's a straight.
Really?
She
You want?
wins.
Deserve a soda.
Okay, that's good. She's actually having fun. Or no?
She didn't even know.
Is she sneaking off? Oh, dang.
Hi, honey. Gee, you scared me. Oh, when you don't change these right away, you never get
Wait,
around
what are
to
you,
it.
Batman, Jay? What the heck?
See, everything that goes on around here. I've had a little practice. Wasn't throwing anything at me I hadn't seen before.
He's a pro. Of course he knows the tricks.
Mobs of birds coming up and asking me for the double bubble.
Just play it, I think.
Yes.
He's awesome. Hi.
You're welcome.
So right.
He should sing with Phoebe.
Your lover wants a kiss from you.
Oh, okay.
Not your sister. Give her a proper snog. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, what?
My sister lost her feet to complications from diabetes.
Oh.
You got tea?
Yes, of course.
I'm making it all about me.
No.
What a
Not at all. Not at all.
man, name your playlist.
The classics. Let's play the hit.
Obviously, go to the back catalogue, man.
That's fun. Yeah, that's
Oh,
fun.
shoot. Phil needs help. Phil needs help.
Did that one, didn't I? Yeah.
That's in the middle.
Shoot.
I want to say second.
Right, what's on the cover?
Is it Warlock, I think?
Oh, Millennium Sunrise.
Millennium Sunrise.
Right, there is no Millennium Sunrise record.
Oh, shoot. Busted.
You're not a fan, Dal. You didn't even know who I was at the door. I saw it, and you're like,
It means so much to her, and I don't want to hurt her feelings.
feelings? What about my feelings? This
What about your own feelings?
contract to people's lives. Now I'm nothing. How do you think that feels? Really humiliate.
Are you getting paid or not, bro?
What are you guys doing?
Let me touch it. She said kill Cam. Well, I do.
She did.
Had a dark sense of humor.
That's true. I mean, remember her.
It better have been a joke.
I'm gonna bring up Lily. We'll see what she says.
Show her some pictures.
Cute, etc. Guys that always bring Lily.
Probably.
I will throw her in the ocean.
What? What?
Wasn't even close.
Nope.
Okay, maybe you can't hang out with her.
This is first child syndrome.
What?
The second child comes along. First child gets jealous of the second child and starts acting out.
Oh.
Sal's on her child, so.
Well, think about it.
But that might be behind this?
Carried her when she couldn't walk, everything but potty train her.
Hey.
That's one way to get around in the bar restaurant.
So we gotta talk.
About Lily.
Oh, shocker. Oh.
Jealous of her?
Killing her and throwing her in the ocean.
Oh, okay.
Just that.
Fine, show me the pictures of Yoko.
See? Lily's here doesn't mean we love you any less.
No. We used to be really close, you know, and you used to call me a lot.
Oh.
Can't call them because wake up their baby.
Always call. We're here now, okay?
Oh gosh.
You just put
Spittle?
I'm just.
Oh no. Alright, it's one of those nights out drinking with friends.
Lily would fall asleep like that.
Give her 8 shots of tequila.
I don't understand why she's not falling asleep.
I have a theory.
Let's hear it. Let's hear the theory.
Kid, it ain't your night.
I would have been back by now. Would that have killed you?
Just like our mother.
When I was Haley's age, wanted to go to parties and be with boys.
I'm trying to keep him around a little bit longer, that's all. Who knows how many nights like this I got left?
Yeah. Oh no, shoot.
I miss you
Poor
already.
Luke.
In the kitchen and help out the guys, and I'll be right in.
Is this really the way?
Fine.
You're a good abuelo. It's upstairs.
I know. Dylan, here to take Haley to the party, right?
He misses nothing.
How did you know I was here?
That's how I first met Phil.
Oh really? Okay. History really repeating itself here.
What's that smell?
Sloppy J's.
Sloppy J's because your name's Jay.
Can't believe she's into this guy. What about the party?
No, we can go in just a minute. The Gunfighter. I love this movie.
Okay, he's cool. He just won me over right now.
Cowboys.
Never grow up.
I went to the kitchen for an espresso. Anybody need anything?
An espresso, you're gonna be up all night.
Another storm was brewing in my heart. This is stupid, isn't it?
No. Let's keep going.
Okay.
Edward Norton, man.
Their first kiss as the radio played this song.
He clearly wasn't focusing on the music.
You know what? No. Sorry, not gonna do it.
What?
I don't even know the name of this song. This is false. I'm not gonna play true for some.
He's too true as an artist.
Because this is our song. You love this song.
Our song is If You Leave by Orchestral Maneuvers and...
Oh!
I don't know that song.
We sang it at our wedding.
He's the idiot. He fell in love to a breakup song.
I hate this. I hate this. You're sweet and nice, and I can't even give you a decent animal. I love you so much, and I feel like you just are never gonna know it. You know it?
Awesome gift. You know why?
It's memorable.
You just gave us a new song.
Brought you back together, eh? Rekindled fires of a dying passion.
Sure.
Yes, give his life meaning too.
Of hope into this gloomy suburban life.
All right, buddy.
Very busy.
I've never seen a performer talk that much. Look at this. Look at Manny. Oh my gosh.
Like a little angel. Let me hold her.
Good call.
Oh, thank God.
Jay, you missed nothing, but you did miss what's going on with Luke. All right, so that is Modern Family Season 1, Episodes 7 and 8. Both those episodes are really, really funny. Episode 7, we had the fencing match with Manny, and it turns out Manny is a really, really good fencer. And we kind of get to see, you know, all the reactions of the family to that, and then also just the things that it brings up, and just the idea, I guess, of competing and raising your kids and wanting your kids to be excellent at something. And of course I'm not a parent, so I feel like I should just add that disclaimer for all the after talks for Modern Family in general. I'm not a parent, so I could be completely wrong, and I'm sure this is one of those shows that I imagine if you watch when you're a parent and you do have kids, you're gonna see it through a whole new lens compared to before you have kids. But I do still like the themes, and I'll do my best to kind of just break things down from my perspective as someone who doesn't have kids. I'm sure that as a parent, you know, most parents can kind of relate to that feeling, and I like the balance that they presented in this episode where on the one hand, obviously you love your kids for who they are and you want them to just be themselves and to do their thing. But it is true that you want them to excel and to be good at something. And I guess based on your personality and your experiences, the degree to which you want them to excel or you're almost ambitious for them depends, right? I imagine the proper way to parent really is a balance, because we all know kids who are pushed too hard by their parents, whether it's getting good grades all the time or excelling at sports or whatever it is, you know, that can push a kid to a really unhealthy, unhappy, miserable place where there's just this constant pressure and they don't get that freedom of being a kid in their childhood. And instead, what should be a fun activity like sports or should be something that's expanding their minds like an education becomes this extremely stressful state. I mean, there's countless examples of things that have driven kids to a very unhealthy mental state, and sometimes even tragically because of parents who are just way too hard at pushing their kids. But I do appreciate the flip side of that as well, because I don't think it's healthy or advisable to just sit back and not kind of, how do I phrase this? I guess in my experience, my parents did have high expectations in certain regards and did push me in certain areas, and I'm extremely grateful. And if they had just been more laid back and said like, oh, you can get whatever grades you want, of course I'm gonna be lazier. You're a kid. Like, what kid is gonna push themselves to the same degree that a parent can push them? So I think it can be very helpful, because as a child, you don't have the perspective of what something like discipline will do for you in your life and how that will help you as an adult. And it's just kind of a great free gift you can give to your kids if you do push them to excel at something. I mean, even as I got older, there were things that I look back on and it was the opposite. I wish my parents had pushed me to do more in certain types of things than they did. And it's not, you know, to point a finger at them and blame them in any way, but just that's how I feel. I feel more that way. It's like, oh, I wish I got more of these free gifts of just being able to do these things and having them pay off when you're an adult, if that makes sense. But anyways, not to make it too serious, we kind of explore the different avenues and ways that people react to it. We see Mitch and Claire with just some unresolved things, and I like how Cam kind of pushes them to resolve their issues in the way that Phil pushed Claire and Gloria to resolve their issues in the Super Bowl episode. And I think that was really helpful. That was a really kind of touching and sweet therapy session. It took a little while. You know, Mitch is a little bit more closed off. It is harder for him to talk about his feelings. But when he was honest, it was really cool. I really love the revelation that he didn't even love the skating. What he loved was just kind of that bond with his sister. And then it was so touching to see how much that meant to Claire. And it hones in on something that I do think is really true. In a lot of relationships, there is some unresolved conflict or resentment that with two good people, a lot of it really just comes down to communication and honesty. And a lot of times people don't fully understand where the other person is coming from. And with a good, hard conversation like they had, you can get closer together, you know what I mean? And then, of course, we had, you know, it was so funny what they did. The storyline with Manny was so funny, because at first Manny wants to give up the sport. He doesn't want to compete for the championship against a girl, right? But I love Gloria being like, no, you have to respect her as another competitor. You know, if you respect a woman, you don't treat her any differently. You know, I imagine any girl who's in a sport competing to win, the last thing she wants is for the guy to go easy on her. You know what I mean? Like, anyone playing sports or doing anything competitive, you don't want the opponent to let you win. But then the reveal, like, they kept on adding things where it just, I love the twist where, like, the more you find out about this poor girl's circumstances, the more you realize, no, this is a great opportunity to let her win. And I love that comedic twist. It was so funny, like, focusing in on Jay and Gloria's face as the more they realize what's going on, as Manny is crushing it, doing everything they told him to do, just not holding back, doing an amazing job. The victory, they're just silent. They're just completely silent. I thought that was such a great setup and twist, you know, just for the event of the fencing that episode. And then episode 8, we have the anniversary between Phil and Claire. We have Cam and Mitch kind of going out, spending some time to have a fun night away from raising the kid. And then we also have Jay's night and the sleepover. Phil and Claire's anniversary, I mean, it was fun. I mean, look, Phil went all out. He did do a bunch of really sweet things for Claire. And Claire, of course, did not go that far, you know, but I have to say I do empathize a lot with Claire because it's hard to get gifts for people sometimes. It just is, even for people you're really close to, right? And then especially, it can make it worse if you're with a partner who gives really good gifts. And then it's like, oh, dang, how do I reciprocate in such a perfect way? And by the end of the episode, I do love the conversation they eventually had where, you know, Claire is like, I love you so much, I just don't know how to tell you, you know, and she's so worried that because she's kind of failed at giving the proper gift, he's not going to understand, you know, the depth of her feelings and things like that. Like, it's not because she doesn't care enough to put in the time or the effort. It's just one of those things she genuinely struggles with, right? And to be fair, you know, Phil, you know, he is trying to be sweet, you know, not telling Claire that certain music he doesn't like or what his interests are. But if he was a little bit less, you know, I actually feel like he needs to be a little bit more direct in his communication. Like, if you have all these things that you want, don't worry so much about hurting someone's feelings. Just communicate in a respectful way and tell your partner what you want. You know what I mean? If you don't like a band, you don't have to pretend. I mean, it says, like I said, I think it was a sweet gesture of Phil, but I think overall, it's better for both of them that the truth comes out. And in general, it's better that the truth comes out. Like, if you don't like something, tell your partner that. It's okay. Nothing's gonna collapse or go wrong in the relationship. So I do think there's kind of a twofold lesson there, but what it led to with Edward Norton coming over with that hair, he knocked that cameo performance out of the park. That was hilarious. And of course, Elizabeth Banks did an amazing job as well. It's like the crazy friend of Cam and Mitch. And I thought it was just going to be a crazy friend who's just so out there that Cam and Mitch are realizing now that their parents, maybe they don't want to spend as much time with her, or they're seeing a different side of her personality, that they're like, you know what? Maybe this isn't the best person for us. But no, it actually turned out she was kind of lashing out because it was the second child syndrome. She felt like she wasn't spending enough time with them. She was left out ever since they adopted Lily. And that was kind of a nice, fun way for that story to go, even though I do appreciate the final joke where they're like, no, you're not going near the baby. I think that's a wise call. But a really great cameo performance from Elizabeth Banks. I mean, having those two cameos in the same episode, I do feel spoiled. And then we had Jay's night, where Jay, you know, it's a great experience where he gets to hang out with all the grandkids and deal with all of that. And I particularly really like the storyline with Haley. I definitely understand, like, as a teenager, wanting to go to a party, hang out with your friends, go have a fun time. That is what you want to do, as fun as a sleepover with everyone else with the family might be. But I thought it was hilarious how all the tricks that Haley was trying to do, Jay was on top of. He's like, I've gone through this with Claire before. You know, nothing is new for me. I really like how just he missed absolutely nothing, even to the point of like showing up like Batman. I really think one of my favorite aspects about Jay is that when Gloria talked to him and kind of was explaining, like, can you blame Haley for wanting to go out to a party instead of staying here? He's so open to it. You know what I mean? Like, to have someone who is as successful as Jay. I mean, every time they cut to his house, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like he's really successful, and good on him. Nothing against that whatsoever. I'm sure he worked really hard. But as someone who's as experienced and as successful as him, for him to be so open to changing his mind and listening genuinely to what his partner is saying, is so cool. I think that's such a great balance, and I don't think that's a super common trait, especially for someone that is that experienced and successful. I feel like it's easy to kind of think you're right about a lot of things, but he has none of that ego and doesn't let that get in the way. And so I love how he goes out, realizes the boyfriend is hiding in the bushes, knows exactly where, and then the twist is kind of that they end up all staying and having a great time together. And I think that's kind of a sweet touch too, because as much as you do love going out to parties as a teenager and hanging out, sometimes you're almost being too much of a teenager to let yourself enjoy family time. I don't know if it's just because you're trying to be cool or what exactly that is, but I just think that was kind of an accurate representation of what it's like to be a teenager. You know what I mean? Like, being a teenager is weird. You're full of so many insecurities. It's such a changing time in your life. You're trying to find out who you are. We all know it, but sometimes like you're almost too much of a teenager to let yourself just relax and realize that, yeah, your family is great, and sometimes you can actually have a great night. So I think that was a good turn of events, and that actually did make me like Haley's boyfriend way more. I mean, maybe that's just because I'm like, oh, he's a fan of Westerns and stuff like that, and he's hanging out with Jay, who is one of my favorite characters so far on the show. But whatever it is, I think this is the episode where he gets my stamp of approval as an audience member. But I hope you guys enjoyed those reactions. I'd love to hear your thoughts about any of the things I talked about in this after talk in the comments down below, especially if you're a parent and you have kids and you have a different perspective, or just you have more to add because you actually are kind of dealing with some of these things in real life. As always, you want to watch along the full unedited reaction along with future reactions of Modern Family. That is all up on Patreon. Thank you so much to everyone who supports there. Thank you all for watching, and as always, remember, be active, be mindful, and be a hero.